will just summarize once the differences between the favorable balances and unfavorable balances. In favorable balances, there will be always a debit balance as per cash book and credit balance as per passbook. It is called a favorable balance. In unfavorable balance, there will be always a credit balance as per cash book and a debit balance as per passbook. Okay, so it is the difference between favorable and unfavorable. And in favorable, if they give the debit balance as per cash book, we will see the opposite side books. That is, we will compare with the passbook, or we will see what is the position of the passbook and what is happening in the passbook. In case of unfavorable balances, if they give overdraft balance or credit balance as per cash book, we will see only the cash book, that what is happening in the cash book, what is the position of cash book, either it is increased in receipts or decreasing in receipts. Okay, so today we are doing unfavorable balance problems as we finish favorable balance problems in the earlier session. So let us start with the problem 1 from your textbook. Okay, so I'm expecting that you all have your textbooks in front of you and one notebook. Okay, in between I will be telling some working notes to do, so you can just do that. In your book, some methods are very different, so it is not matching with my method. So I will tell my method, and you can also refer to your method in the book. So okay, your whatever method you're comfortable with, you can follow that later on. Okay, let us start with the problem 1. Prepare a bank reconciliation statement as on 31st March 2008 from the following extracts from the cash book, bank column only, and the bank passbook. Okay, they have given the cash book, bank column, and they have given the bank passbook for the month of April, and cash book they have given the data for the month of March. Okay. So for the month of March, they have given some balances, and for the month of April, they have given some balances in the passbook. So we need to compare the passbook as well as the cash book. Okay. So in the month of March, whatever the transactions are there in the cash book must get cleared in the month of March itself, right? If they are not clear, then there arises the differences which leads to the preparation of the bank reconciliation statement. Okay, so now we need to compare the cash book as well as the passbook data. The March transactions which are getting cleared in the month of April will appear in the BRS statement. Okay, so they gave the both the balances, that is balance as per cash book and balance as per passbook as well. So it is our choice which balance we need to follow. So I will tell two alternatives. Okay, there first we will do overdraft balance as per cash book. So first we will take overdraft balance as per cash book. Are you comfortable with my voice? Are you getting any disturbances? Sindhu, Santika, Vinila, is there any disturbances? You said no for what? Okay, cool. Thank you. Overdraft balance as per cash book, that is 1450 they have given. Okay, we will follow that only. Overdraft balance means we are having a credit balance as on 1st April, 1st April, and as on the end of the 31st March we are having the credit balance as per cash book. Okay, the debit, it is on the debit side, but after carrying forward it will be on the credit side. We should see like that. Okay, so credit balance as per cash book is an unfavorable balance. Now next we need to compare the balances between the cash and passbook. Okay, on the receipts side of the passbook and on the debit side of the cash book, now we will compare. Patel and company, okay, it got settled in the month of March only. It is not appearing in the passbook. Kumar brothers, it is also settled. Rajesh Khanna, Ashok Kumar, Sunil Dutt. Sunil Dutt is appearing on the receipt side of passbook in the month of April. It is a transaction in the month of March, but it got cleared or got realized in the month of April. So it is a BRS item. It is a difference item. So we need to consider this in the BRS. Therefore, now it is a receipt item. we are doing overdraft balance as per cash book, and we need to see the cash book itself. We should not see the passbook. We need to see the cash book itself, that what is happening in the cash book. Therefore, in the cash book, the Satwan, that is Sunil, that got debited, means the balance on the receipt side is showing increased balance. Therefore, the Sunil Dutt amount in rupees 900 should get added to the overdraft balance as per cash book. Okay, so 900 will is the adding item. It should get added. Next, Kulwant's next Prashant and company. Company, it is getting cleared in the month of April in the passbook. So it is also a BRS item. It is also on the sides of receipt. So it is also should get added in the overdraft balance as per cash book. If anyone is having doubts, please raise in the comment box. Okay. So next, Satwan Singh. Satwan Singh also got cleared in the month of April. So it is appearing on the debit side in the cash book. So cash book is having the increased balance, that is increased receipts on the receipt side. Therefore, it needs to get added because it has an increased balance. Okay, now we will see on the payment side. Payment side, salaries, cash. Okay, Smith and Company, Chatterjee Brothers, Sohan Singh, cash of rupees 1000. Pradeep Kumar 3800. Pradeep Kumar 3800 is getting cleared in the passbook in the month of April. So it is a BRS item. As it is appearing in the cash book on the payment side, it is decreasing the receipt side. It is decreasing the receipt. So cash book is having the decreasing balance in the month of March. Therefore, it needs to get decreased in the BRS. Okay. Pradeep Kumar 3800. And next, rent 650, it got cleared in the March only. Prabhat Works Limited, it got cleared in the, yes, it got cleared in the bank passbook in the month of April. It is on the payment side, therefore we need to deduct because cash book is on the decreasing side. We need to decrease the 500. Sunanda Verma. Sunanda Verma, it got cleared. No, it not cleared. So 300, it is appearing in the month of April. So it should get decreased in the BRS. Okay. So next item. Okay. Everything got finished. So these are the differences which were appearing on the cash book side or debit receipt side and the debit side, and which are appearing in the passbook in the month of April. So it is a credit balance as per passbook. We will get a credit balance as per passbook 300. See, in the question itself they have given that by balance brought down in the passbook, that is 300. So we got the balance of 300. So we should not take it as overdraft balance as per cash book. Since we need, if we have a credit balance in the passbook, it is said to be a favorable balance. So we need to take it as a credit balance as per passbook. Okay, it is not overdraft balance. You need to be careful over here. And alternative two, you can do in the opposite way, that you can take the credit balance as per passbook 300. Alternative solution, as this solution can be solved in two types. Okay, type 1 I have explained you now as per overdraft balance, which is given in your textbook as well. But if you want to know the note the alternative 2, you can also note the alternative solution. That is, we can start with the credit balance as per passbook, means favorable balance. With favorable balance we can start, and if we take the favorable balance as per passbook, then we need to see the cash book, that what is happening in the cash book. Okay, what is happening in the cash book. Okay, in cash book, the receipt side is always increasing, so we need to increase all the receipts. That is Sunil Dutt, Prashant and Company, Satwan Company. So we need to increase the receipts. Okay, amounts to 2850. 900 plus 1500 plus 450. 2850, it comes to 2850. And on the decreasing side in the cash book, there are BRS items are Pradeep Kumar, Prabhat Works Limited and Sunandra Verma. That comes to around 4600. We need to decrease this item. So we are starting with the credit balance as per passbook, and we need to see what is happening in the cash book. Therefore, now the balance is 300 plus 900. plus 1500 plus 450 less 3800 less 500 less 300, and at last overdraft balance as per cash book comes to 1450. Okay, the same balance will be coming which is given in the question. So you can do the both the alternatives in your exam. No problem. Okay. Shall we continue? Is anyone having doubts? Problem number 7. From the following particulars, ascertain the bank balance as per passbook of Banarsi Das as at 31st March 2008. Credit balance as per cash book they have given as on 31st March. It means it is the overdraft balance as per cash book. Credit balance as per cash book is overdraft balance as per cash book. So we will start with the overdraft balance. Okay, now we need to see that what is happening in the cash book itself. What is the position of the cash book? Whether the receipts are increasing or whether the receipts are decreasing. Accordingly, we need to make the adjustments. Credit balance as per passbook is 1500, okay, and interest charged by the bank up to 31st March 2008, rupees 50 is recorded in the passbook. Interest charged is an expenditure to the customer, that is Banarsi Das, but he did not record it in the cash book. That of amount rupees 50. So if he did not record the expenditure in the cash book, the cash book obviously shows the higher receipts by rupees 50 since the expenditure not deducted. So in the cash book it is showing higher receipt by rupees 50 since the expenditure is not deducted. Therefore 50 rupees should be added to the balance of overdraft, that is to the 1500 we need to add 50. Okay. Bank charges rupees 12.50 made by the bank were also recorded only in the passbook. Okay, it is also expenditure to the Banarsi Das, but in the cash book he did not consider this expenditure in the month of March. Therefore, his receipts is in the increased state only. He did not recognize the expenditure in the cash book. So add 12.50 in the to the balance of overdraft, that is to the 1500. Okay. Checks paid into the bank rupees 2500, but checks of rupees 1875 only were cleared and credited by the bank book. Means checks paid into the bank is 2500, but checks cleared is 1875 only and credited by the bank book. Means in the cash book total amount of rupees 2500 got recognized, but in the passbook only 1875 got recognized. So 2500 minus 1875 comes to 625. Okay, comes to 625. Sorry, one second. Okay, 625. Therefore, we will add this to the overdraft balance as per cash book. See, in your book the solution is different. I am telling the different solution. We are following our formula which we discussed in class 1. Okay, we need to see only the balances what is happening in the cash book. If they are giving overdraft balance as per cash book, we need to see only the cash book side. Okay, what is happening in the cash book? So cash book is showing the increased receipt by rupees 625. Therefore we need to add this to the 1500. At last you will be getting the same solution. That's why I asked you to keep the notes aside to note this everything. Two checks of 750 and 1500 were issued, but out of them only one check of 750 was presented for the payment. Means these two checks which are issued by Banarsi Das already recognized in the cash book as an expenditure. Okay, as an expenditure. Therefore, the cash book is showing the decreased balance already. So the 1500 is not presented. 1500 were issued, but one of them only of the 750 was presented. 1500 was not presented. Therefore, 1500 we need to deduct. Means cash book is showing the less balance by rupees 1500 already. It charged as an expenditure. Therefore, we need to deduct 1500. Okay. So dividend of 450 were collected by the bankers directly, for which Banarsi Das did not have any information. Means it is getting credited in the passbook, that is 450, but in cash book we did not recognize the receipt on the debit side. Okay, So the cash book will be showing the lesser receipts in the month of March when compared to the passbook by rupees 450. Therefore, the passbook is showing, since the passbook is showing lesser amount of 450 receipts, we need to deduct this 450. Okay, if you calculate now, I will be telling the balances. If you calculate now, you will get the same answer which is given in your book, but here the method is different, and I am telling the method which we generally follow to solve the problems. Okay, overdraft balance as per cash book is 1500, and the next item rupees 50, it should get added, and the next item rupees 12.50, it should also get added, and next is 625, 2500 minus 1875 comes to 625, it should also get added, and the next amount 1500, it should get deducted, and next dividend received of 450, it should also get deducted, and overdraft balance as per passbook comes to 237.50. If you calculate by on your own, you will get this answer only. The solving method is different. Is it okay? Number 8. Sundarlal and Sons find that the bank balance shown by their cash book on 31st December 2007, 10,500 credit. Okay, it is a credit balance as per cash book. Means it is a overdraft balance as per cash book. Okay, but the passbook shows a difference due to the following reasons. Check number 51. The first we will be starting with the overdraft balance, that is unfavorable balance in cash book, rupees 10,500. Now we need to see what is happening in the cash book or position of the cash book, because we are starting with the overdraft balance as per cash book. Okay, check of rupees 540 in favor of A has not yet been presented, but this check is issued, and one who is Sundarlal. Sundarlal might have recognized this on the expenditure side, that is on the credit side of the cash book. Means in cash book if the amount of 540 got reduced, okay, in cash book, so the cash book now will show the reduced balance only by rupees 540. Therefore we need to deduct this 540 from the overdraft balance, that is 10,500. Okay. Next, a post-dated check for rupees 300 has been debited to the bank in the cash book, but it could not be presented for payment. Okay, it is debited to the bank account in the cash book. Means it is debited in the cash book. It got recognized on the receipts side, that is with rupees 300 in the cash book, but we need to see the cash book since overdraft balance is given. Cash book is on the increasing side. Okay, receipt is already recognized in the cash book, means cash book is showing the increased balance of rupees 300. Therefore we need to add this amount of 300. Okay, add this amount of 300. Okay, so this 300 we already recognized on the receipt side. So cash book is showing the increased balance at the receipt side. Therefore, we need to add this amount of 300. Okay, and next one, that is four checks. Four checks totaling rupees 1200 sent to the bank for collection have not yet been credited, while a fifth check for rupees 400 deposited in the account has been dishonored. Means checks sent to the bank, means in cash book already these checks were added to the receipts, means cash book balance already got increased by rupees 1200 on the receipt side. Therefore first transaction we need to add this 1200 balance to the balance of overdraft, that is 10,500. Okay, because it is a receipt in the cash book, we already recognized on the receipt side, and cash book is on the increasing side, so we need to add this 1200. And the next one is, while a fifth check for rupees 400 deposited in the bank has been dishonored, means 400 is also sent to the bank, but as on the date, that is as on this date, that is on 31st March, it is lying on the receipts side of the cash book, because already Sundarlal issued the check, means sent check to the bank. Okay, Means already he might have recorded this 400 on the receipt side, and it is lying on the receipt side. So in cash book it is still lying on the receipt side, means at increasing side. Therefore we need to add this 400. We need to add this 400 because the dishonor is on the later on part. Dishonor, this check was dishonored as on 31st March, so he might or might not record the entry. But what is the funda here? We need to see the cash book whether it is on the increasing side or decreasing side. Since 400 he might have recorded on the receipt side earlier itself, so on this date the check got dishonored will not affect anyhow. So the receipt side 400 it will be on the increasing side only. Therefore the 400 should also get added to the overdraft balance as per cash book. Okay. So next, fire insurance premium amounting to rupees 50 paid by the bank under standing instructions has not been entered in the cash book. Okay, fire insurance premium is an expenditure to the Sundarlal and Sons. Okay, it is not recorded in their books, that is in the cash book. Means receipts are showing higher by 50 because Sundarlal did not recognize the expenditure of rupees 50. Okay, but actually the cash book should get reduced, right? But it still the expenses not recorded in the cash book of rupees 50 means cash book is showing higher balance on the receipt side still as on 31st March. Therefore, since the cash book is showing the higher side, we need to add this 50 rupees. Okay, so next one, a bill for rupees 1000 was retired by the bank under a rebate of rupees 15, but the full amount of the bill was credited in the account in the cash book. Okay, here see the bill is getting credited in the cash book. They only gave, but the full amount of the bill was credited in the account in the cash book. Means 1000 rupees already got credited in the cash book. In the question itself they gave, and bill got retired by the bank, and it is recorded as expenditure in the cash book, that is on the credit side. Okay, rebate of rupees 15. This rebate is not recorded by Sundarlal and Sons in the cash book. Okay, this rebate of rupees 15 might be is the income to the Sundarlal and Sons. Since in the cash book they did not debited this amount on the receipt side, that is on the debit side, therefore cash book is showing less income by rupees 15. Okay, so therefore, since the cash book is showing the lesser side of income, less income, that is by rupees 15, we need to deduct this amount of rupees 15 from the overdraft balance. Overdraft balance. Okay, here is the solution to the problem number 8. Are we getting this? So next, problem number 9, that is on checking Surendra's cash book with the bank statement of his account for the month of March 2008, you find the following, that is cash book showed an overdraft balance of rupees 4500. Means they have given the overdraft balance as per cash book. Now we need to start the BRS, that is with the overdraft balance. So we need to see the cash book, that is what is happening in the cash book, whether in receipts increasing side or decreasing side. We need to see that. Okay, the payment side of the cash book has been undercast by rupees 150. Means the payment side of the cash book, the expense is not recorded, that is, or expense is undercasted by rupees 150. Payment side is undercast means the cash book is showing less expenditure by rupees 150, means 150 is not recorded as an expense, but it is an expense and it is not credited in the cash book on the payment side. So it means it is showing more on the receipt side. It is showing more on the receipt side because we did not recognize the expenditure. Expenditure will not get deducted from the receipts. So the cash book is showing higher amount on the receipt side because of unrecognition of this expenditure. Therefore, since the cash book is showing higher balance at receipt side, we need to add this 150 to the overdraft balance. Okay. Second one, a check for rupees 750 drawn on his saving deposits above has been shown as drawn on the current account. Okay. drawn on savings deposits, but it is shown as drawn on the current account. Means check drawn by the who Surendra. Check drawn by Surendra is withdrawing some that Surendra is withdrawing some amount of rupees 750 from his savings bank account, but it is recorded as it is withdrawn from the current account, okay, which is a business account, for which we are preparing the BRS. That is for which we are preparing the BRS now. That is a business account, but the same is accounted in the savings bank account. Therefore, the cash book is showing less balance of rupees 750. Okay, check drawn on savings deposit, but it is shown on the as it is drawn on the current account. Means check drawn is withdrawing. Check Surendra is withdrawing some amount, but it is not recorded on the payment side in his business account. That is, business account is nothing but for the account which we are preparing BRS now. So it is not recorded as a withdrawn amount on the payment side of the cash book, means we are not recognizing the expenses side expense, and the receipts will be shown at higher amount, therefore by rupees 750. Therefore, cash book will be showing the less balance. I left the flow, sorry. Sindhu, 1 second. Okay. Check drawn on the savings deposit, but it is shown as drawn on the current account, means we Surendra drawn the check, drawn the amount from his savings account, but we recorded the expenditure in the current account. Okay, means the expenditure we recorded in the current account, means the receipts also will get decreased because we are recognizing the expenditure. But it is not an expenditure from the current account. It is of the savings account. But he wrongly entered the expense amount in the current account, that he has withdrawn from the current account, but actually he withdrawn from the savings account. Therefore, the amount is getting shorted by 750. The receipts are getting short by 750. Therefore, the cash book balance is getting reduced. Hence, the amount of 750 should get deducted. Okay. Here I got bit confused, so I missed the flow. Now is it okay? Shall I repeat once again? Okay. Okay. See, See, a check for rupees 750 drawn on his saving deposit. Means saving deposit is another account. Okay. It is what, for what we are preparing BRS is current account. Okay. So Surendra drawn a check from his deposits account. Means the actual entry should be on the payment side of his savings account. Okay, but he is recording this expenditure in the current account, for which we are preparing DRS now. He is recording the expenditure in this book by wrongly. Wrongly, he is recording this drawn amount on the credit side of the cash book. That is, we are preparing the current account. Okay, shall I repeat once again? Okay. So wrongly he is taking on the payment side. That's why rupees 750 he is recording a wrong expenditure in the current account. That's why the income will get short, no? The income will get short by rupees 750. That's why we are decreasing the amount by 750 in the BRS. Okay, next one. That is, under the instructions from Surendra, the bank has transferred interest of rupees 900 from his deposit account to his current account. Okay, on 3rd April 2008. This amount had, however, been taken in the cash book before 31st March 2008. Means the saving deposits account interest income is is getting transferred to the current account, means for which we are preparing the BRS. To that account it is getting transferred, and this 900 income is debited in the current account, that is in the cash book. On the bank column, on the side of bank column debit side, it is already debited in the month of March as a receipt. So in the cash book, it already got recognized as a receipt of rupees 900. Now the cash book is showing of rupees 900 receipt. Therefore, it needs to get added. Rupees 900 should get added to the balance. Okay. So next one. Checks amounting to rupees 7,500 drawn on enter and entered in the cash book had not been presented. Means checks has been issued by the Surendra. Checks has been issued by Surendra, but it is not presented by the third party to the bank. Means check drawn of rupees 7,500 means it is a withdrawal. Okay, it should be recorded on the payment side in the cash book. It is recorded in the cash book on the payment side already by Surendra, but it is not presented in the bank. But we need to see only the cash book in case of overdraft balance as per cash book. Therefore, the cash book is showing a reduced balance since Surendra recognized the expenditure. Therefore, we need to deduct the 7,500. Okay. If you have any doubts, please comment to me immediately so that I will stop here itself and clear your doubts. Okay. Next one. Checks amounting to rupees 6,000 sent to the bank for collection through though entered in cash book has had not been entered by the bank. Means checks amounting to 6,000 sent to bank for collection. Collection means it is nothing but a receipt to Surendra. Surendra already recorded these receipts in the cash book in the month of March itself. Means receipt side is getting increased by rupees 6,000. Therefore, the cash book is already recorded by the receipt of rupees 6,000. Cash book is showing the increased balance. Therefore, it should get added. 6,000 should get added to the overdraft balance as per cash book. Next one, bank charges of rupees 75 as per the bank statement of account had not been taken in the cash book. Means okay, 75 is an expenditure to Surendra. It is recorded in the passbook, but we need to see the cash book, right? So in the cash book, this expenditure is not getting credited. This expenditure is not getting credited on the payment side or the expenses side, on the credit side or the cash book. Therefore, the receipts are showing in the increased level. Means that since Surendra did not recognize the expenditure, so obviously the receipts will not get reduced by rupees 75. So receipts are not getting reduced by 75. It's still showing higher of 75 with the amount of 75. Therefore, this amount we should add it to the overdraft balance as per cash book. Am I clear? Okay. Dividends of the amount of rupees 3,000 had been paid directly to the bank but not entered into the cash book. Means this 3,000 is a receipt to Surendra. It is only recorded in the passbook, that is in the bank. In the bank only it is recorded. It is not recorded in the cash book. One second. It is not being recorded in the cash book. Therefore, the receipts are falling short in the month of March because this receipt is not recognized by Surendra. Yes, this receipt is getting short by rupees. The receipt side is getting short by rupees 3,000 because of this dividend income is not recognized by Surendra. Therefore, cash book is showing the less balance in the month of March due to this non-recording of entry. Therefore, this 3,000 should be decreased or reduced from the overdraft balance as per cash book. Okay, it is the entry here. And next one, a check issued to Rafiq for rupees 200 was replaced when out of date, but it was entered in the cash book again. No other entry have been recorded. Both checks issued but not presented as shown above. See, Sindhu, you take one note and you take a working note. First, you prepare the check issued to Rafiq. Means what would be the journal entry? The Rafiq account debit. to bank account would be the journal entry in the books of Surendra. So it would be the earlier entry in the month in which Surendra issued a check to Rafiq. Okay, it is a earlier entry, but on replacement, because the check was replaced when out of date, because the check got outdated. Then Surendra issued another check replacing this old check. Then to cancel this earlier entry, that is Rafiq account debit to bank account, to cancel this earlier entry, Surendra might have recorded in his books, on replacement of the old check, bank account debit to Rafiq account. Means previously Rafiq account debit to bank account. Now we need to reverse this entry to cancel the check. Okay. So now the entry would be bank account debit to Rafiq account. That is on the date of replacement. And the third entry would be on replacement, that is when he is again issuing a fresh check to Rafiq as on today, then he will again record an entry in the cash book, that is Rafiq account debit to bank account. Okay, so now the overall effect is in opening balance already rupees 200 might have got recorded, means already might have got accounted for. That is coming from the earlier month, right? That is coming from earlier month, because nowhere it is given that the check is issued in the month of March only and got outdated in the month of March. No, it could not happen. The check life is for 3 months, therefore it would have issued before 3 months only, but not in the month of March. So the opening entry, the first entry, that is Rafiq account debit to bank account, that might have got accounted in the opening balance only. What is the opening balance? We are having 4,500 as per cash book, overdraft balance as per cash book. So this 200 might have accounted for in that opening balance itself. But now, freshly in the month of March, what we are recording on replacement of check, we are recording the cancelling entry, that is bank account debit to Rafiq account, and again on issue of the fresh check, we will record Rafiq account debit to bank account with a new check number. Therefore, here also the amounts are getting reversed. First entry, second entry, first entry, ignore. It is already accounted in the opening balance. It is already recorded in the opening balance. And in the second, in the month of March, on replacement and again issue of check, the entries are getting cancelled by itself. Means we are reversing one entry and we are recording one fresh entry. Okay, bank account debit to Rafiq account and Rafiq account debit to bank account. Therefore, here also it is getting nullified. Therefore, no effect of this in the BRS. No effect of this amount of 200 in the BRS. Next is the problem number 10. That is the bank passbook of a trader showed an overdraft for rupees 4,500. Means this is the overdraft balance as per passbook. Okay, they are given overdraft balance as per passbook, that is rupees 4,500, and the first difference is checks deposited for rupees 7,500 but were not credited by the bank before 31st March 2008. Since they have given the overdraft, since they have given the overdraft balance as per passbook, then we need to see only the passbook, that is what is the position or what is happening in the passbook, whether we have increased receipts or decreasing receipts. Okay, so accordingly we need to record the differences. Since the checks deposited 7,500 were not credited by the bank, if they have credited in the bank, the bank passbook would have shown a higher balance on the receipt side, right? So the bank balance is getting short by 7,500 in the month of March, because the receipts are not recorded in the passbook of rupees 7,500. Since the passbook is showing less balance because we did not recorded the receipts of rupees 7,500, therefore the amount should get deducted from the balance of overdraft. Okay. Second one, checks issued rupees 3,850 were presented for payment on 4th April 2008. Means it is after 31st March. The checks were presented for payment after 31st March, that is on 4th April, means the third party, if he might have submitted the check to the bank would have paid the amount in the month of March only. Since the bank is not paying and the third party is not claiming any amount from the bank, our passbook will remain show the higher balance only, because the expenditure is not, or the payment is not getting deducted from the passbook. Since the payment is not getting deducted from the passbook in the month of March itself, and the passbook still remains to show the higher balance, that is on the receipt side, 3850 is not deducted, therefore it is a receipt, still it is lying in the receipt side only, we need to add this amount. Okay, 3850. And the third one, that is bank column of the, okay, you do one thing, you please draw the cash books. You please draw the T column, that is, you please draw the T-shaped table, and you take the debit balance, that is 65,950. They have given the bank column total of debit side of cash book. Okay, be careful here. Cash book, that is 65,950 was carried forward to the next folio as rupees 56,950. Means it is a debit balance. Means debit balance as per cash book. Means here debit balance means it is a higher receipts, right? In the cash book it is a higher side receipts, but it is being carried forward with amount of 56,950, that is by short of 9,000, that is in the cash book. But we need to see the passbook, because they have given the overdraft balance as per passbook. We need to see here the debit balance in the cash book means it is a credit balance in the passbook. Means the passbook remains to show the same balance, that is 65,950, because it is a error made by the merchant, or whatever the name given in the question. It is a error made by the merchant in his cash book. It is nowhere related to the passbook. Passbook still shows the amount of 65,950 only. Okay, so the difference which is 9,000 between the cash book and the passbook must be rectified. Okay, the passbook showing higher amount by rupees 9,000 compared to the passbook, because in passbook they are showing 56,950. He did not carry the correct amount, but in the passbook the banker might have carried the correct amount, that is 65,950. Now the difference comes to 9,000. So the passbook is showing rupees 9,000 receipts higher than compared to the cash book. Therefore, this 9,000 in the passbook on the receipts side should be rectified, that is by adding over to the overdraft balance as per passbook. Okay, overdraft balance as per passbook. It is one of, thank you. Okay, next one, withdrawal column of the bank passbook was added excess rupees 600. That is, if you draw the T column, that is T-shaped table, and you take the passbook, it is a passbook, and you take the debit minus and symbol and credit plus symbol, and on the debit side they are saying excess of 600, means the banker has recorded 600 excess, means twice, or might be, or record an extra entry. So it is excess by 600, means here the banker is recording more expense of 600, and he is showing the less receipts by 600 rupees. Since the passbook is showing the less receipts by rupees 600 in the month of March, therefore the amount of 600 should get deducted from the passbook overdraft balance. A check for rupees 3,500 withdrawn withdrawn from the bank but recorded in the cash book as rupees 5,300. Okay, if you take the working note here, draw one cash book with a T-shaped column, with a T-shaped table. Draw a cash book and take a debit plus symbol and credit minus symbol, and beside the cash book you can take the passbook working note, that is debit side minus and credit side plus. If you take, then now do one thing, on in the cash book on the credit side what he's saying, withdrawn the amount, right? But in the cash book what the amount they have recorded, that is 5,300 on the credit side of the cash book. But in the passbook, on the debit side, right, withdrawals are on the debit, will be on the debit side in the passbook. Okay, so in the passbook, the withdrawal of amount rupees 3,500, rupees 3,500 is on the debit side. They have taken rupees 3,500, but the difference between the passbook and the cash book should be rectified now. Okay, the difference comes to rupees 1,800. Since the passbook is showing more receipts, because cash book has recorded higher expense and the passbook is recording the less expense, that is by rupees 3,500, and rupees 800, 1,800 different is still lying on the credit side of the passbook, right? So the passbook is showing more receipts by rupees 1,800. Therefore we need to add this 1,800 to the overdraft balance as per passbook. Overdraft balance as per cash book in your textbook solution. It is not over. In the beginning of the solution, they have given overdraft balance as per cash book, that is 4,500. But it is overdraft balance as per passbook. Please rectify it, okay? I forgot to tell in the beginning of the question. So the next one is, okay, good. And next one, bank charges of rupees 150 debited by the bank but not recorded in the cash book. Means the bank charges have been deducted from the passbook. So now we need to see only the passbook because they have given the overdraft balance as per passbook. So the bank charges are getting deducted from the passbook. Now the passbook will be showing the expenditure of 150 rupees, and it is receipts will get reduced, right? So since the receipts are getting reduced by rupees 150, therefore we need to reduce this 150 from the overdraft balance as per passbook. Okay, am I clear till here? Shall I repeat anything? We finished the problem number 10 as well. Yes. And next one, the problem number 11, that is prepare the bank reconciliation statement on 30th November 2007 from following information of Mr. Merchant. Okay, we will take his name as Bunty since we are following this name since class 1. Okay, Mr. Bunty. Then balance as per passbook on 30th November 2007, overdraft rupees 20,000. Okay, they have given the overdraft balance as per passbook rupees 20,000 for the month of November. We need to prepare the BRS. Okay, so we need to see the passbook only because it is the overdraft balance. Next one, on 5th October, on 5th October 2007, Mr. Merchant deposited, or Mr. Bunty deposited a check for collection for rupees 1,000 and made entry in the cash book. Okay, in the month of October only he made the entry in the cash book. Appears in the passbook on 6th December 2007 of rupees at rupees 900. Okay, you can do one thing here. Write one date, that is the 5th October 2007. If you in that month he have deposited the amount of rupees 1,000. Okay, we are preparing the BRS for the month of November. Okay, we need to see for the November month. Since he have deposited the amount in the month of October and it is not yet cleared in the month of November also, it is this 900 in the month of December is irrelevant to us, irrelevant, because we are preparing BRS for the November month. In the November month, no entry was recorded in the passbook, no entry is recorded in the passbook. In passbook the entry is getting recorded in the month of December. December month, it is irrelevant for us now because we are preparing BRS for the month of November. Since no record is maintained in the passbook regarding this deposit of rupees 1,000 deposit, so the passbook now it is showing a lesser balance of rupees 1,000 because in the passbook the receipt is not recorded, is not yet recorded in the month of November. So in the passbook, the balance is showing less of rupees 1,000 on the receipt side. Therefore, the amount of rupees 1,000 should be deducted from the overdraft balance as per passbook. Okay, are you cleared, Sindhu? This is one of the thing you need to understand in exam. You will be making a mistake over here itself. So if you clear, then we will continue. Yeah, very good. The next one, checks issued to parties. but not presented for payment till 30th November are of rupees 525, 835 and 900. These three checks were not presented for payment in the so the present they are not presented to the bank for the payment, means no payment made by the bank to the third party. Okay, this balance is remaining still on the receipt side of the passbook because the bank has not made any payment to the third person. Therefore, the passbook is still showing the higher balance of rupees, 525 plus 835 plus 900 is 2260. Since the passbook is showing higher balance of rupees 2260 on the receipt side, therefore it should get added. Okay, next one. Checks deposited for collection but not collected by the bankers. Okay, checks deposited for collection. It is the receipt to the bank. It might have get credited on the pass in the passbook, but it is not being credited in the month of November. Means the receipts are showing short. Means the receipts are short by rupees 8760 plus 410. The passbook is showing less balance because it did not recognize the receipts in the month of November itself. Therefore, the amount of 9170 should be deducted from the overdraft balance as per passbook. Okay, next one. Interest on investment collected by the bankers on 30th November 2007. Rupees 955 entered in the cash book on 4th December 2007 on receipt of bank intimation. On it is an interest income, that is rupees 955. Since in the passbook it is recorded on the credit side, now the receipts are showing higher, means higher by rupees 955. Therefore it needs to get added. It needs to get added by rupees 955. Bank charges rupees 90 dated 27th November, not entered in the cash book, but it is entered in the passbook, right? Passbook is recognizing this expenditure on the withdrawal side, that is on the debit side. Therefore, rupees 90 is deducted in the passbook. Now the passbook will show 90 rupees less, 90 rupees less. Therefore, deduct the rupees 90 from the overdraft balance as per passbook. Okay, the next one. Checks deposited for collection on 30th November 2007 but returned dishonored on 6th December 2007. See, this checks deposited for collection means it is recorded in the cash book on the receipt side. Okay, but we will see the passbook in this problem. It is not possible to the bank to collect or record on the same day. The checks deposit, the amount will not get credited on the same day when the bank will receive the checks. Therefore, it might have it got credited. Okay, they have given that it got credited in the month of December, that is on 6th December. So the banker might have not recorded on the last day, that is on the BRS date. Same day collection is not possible. Okay, as on the BRS date, it is not possible to the bank that is on the same day to collect some check amount. Okay, so the bank might have not recorded on the last day, that is on the BRS date. So the passbook is showing the less balance because these are the receipts. They are not getting credited in the passbook. See, dishonor is a later on thing. Dishonor happened in the month of December. So it is irrelevant to us now. We are seeing for the month of November. So in the month of November, it is not recorded in the passbook. The checks are not recorded in the passbook on the credit side, that is on the receipt side. Therefore, the passbook is showing the less balance because it not recorded the receipts of rupees 945. Therefore, the amount should get deducted by rupees 945. Okay, is this clear, Sindhu? Okay, next one. Bankers have made a mistake in balancing by showing overdrawn balance in the excess by rupees 1000 on 30th November 2007, which was returned rectified as per passbook. The next one, that is bankers have made mistake in balancing by showing overdrawn balance in excess by rupees 1000 on 30th November 2007, which was returned rectified as per bank passbook on 7th December. Okay, it is rectified in the month of December. But as on 30th November, what has happened? If you take the working note of passbook, that is a T column, T-shaped table if you draw and take a debit side and credit side, debit side minus and credit side plus symbol always, and they have recorded excess rupees 1000 on the debit side, means higher expenses recorded, means it is decreasing the receipts in the passbook by rupees 1000 on 30th November 2007 or 8 something. Okay, it is decreasing the receipts of rupees 1000 and it got rectified in the month of December. But in the month of in the month of November, as on the date of BRS, it is still lying on the expenditure side only. That is excess expenditure. It is since it is decreasing the receipts of the passbook, therefore we need to deduct this amount of rupees 1000 from the overdraft balance as per passbook. Okay, we completed. We have completed this problem 11 as well. And that is problem number 12. A firm has two bank accounts. A firm has two bank accounts, account number 1 and account number 2. Following particulars relating to the account number 1 are available as on 31st March 2008. Passbook balance, overdraft balance, okay. Let's start with overdraft balance of passbook, that is rupees 30,000. And the next thing is checks drawn prior to 31st March but not yet presented as yet. So checks drawn means in the passbook, if these checks were submitted to the bank would have made the payment to the third party or payment to the customer itself, payment to the Bunty itself. But the checks were not submitted, means the bank is not paying the amount in the month of March. Okay, so this amount is still lying on the expenditure, sorry, on the receipt side. This 8,000 checks amount is still lying on the receipt side, and the payment is not yet met by the bank, or the check is not yet presented to the bank. Therefore, since the bank is showing higher receipts by rupees 8,000, we need to add this 8,000 to the balance as per passbook. Another check on 31st March 2008, dishonored on presentation. Okay. See, drawn check on 31st March 2008. Okay. The check has been drawn on 31st March 2008 as on the date of BRS. Okay. Here they gave check presented on same day for payment on 31st March. Means in the previous problem we have seen like check presented but not yet cleared, means the same day the bank could not may not clear the check. Okay, but here they are saying they have presented the check and got dishonored also. The check got dishonored on presentation, means this dishonor is the evidence that bank has tried to meet the expense, that is bank has tried to pay to the party, but the check got dishonored because due to some issues. So no payment made on this date. Therefore, the passbook is still having the receipts of higher of rupees. How much amount is this? Okay, 4,000. Okay, still the bank passbook is on the receipt side. 4,000 is lying on the receipt side only, and the bank did not made the payment because the check got dishonored as on the date. Therefore, the passbook balance is still showing higher of rupees 4,000. We need to add this amount. Okay. Okay. Then the checks paid into the bank on 31st March 2008 but not yet credited. Okay, if the checks were submitted and but if it were credited in the bank account, the receipts on the passbook must have been must be 14,000. But the check has not yet credited. The check is not yet credited in the bank account. Therefore, the passbook is showing the less balance by rupees 14,000. Otherwise, it would have been 14,000 higher on the receipt side if it got credited. But it is not getting credited as on the 31st March 2008. Therefore, the passbook as on in this month, it is showing less balance when compared to the cash book. Therefore, the balance should get reduced by rupees 14,000. Okay. Then interest credited by bank not entered in the cash book. Cash book is not relevant to us now. So we need to see the passbook. Therefore, interest credited in the passbook. So the receipts of the passbook must be higher of rupees 800. Therefore, we need to add this amount since the passbook is getting increased by this income, interest income. Okay. Transfer from account number 2 to account number 1 recorded by the bank on 31st March 2008 but not entered in the cash book. Okay. Transfer from account we are doing BRS for account 1. Okay. So the amount is being transferred, that is it is a receipt to the account number 1. Transfer from account number 2 to account number 1 means the passbook is getting increased by receipt of rupees 6,000 when compared to the cash book. Cash book is irrelevant to us. We need to see the passbook, right? So that when compared to the cash book, the passbook is getting increased by rupees 600 receipt, 6,000 receipt. Therefore, we need to add this 6,000 to the balance of passbook. Okay, next one. Bank charges debited by the bank, not credit entered in the cash book as yet. Okay, cash book is irrelevant. So the bank charges debited in the passbook means the passbook is decreased by rupees 20 on the expenditure side. Therefore, the receipts are getting decreased by rupees 20. We need to deduct this rupees 20 from the balance as per passbook. Okay. Yes. The next one, that is problem number 13. On checking the bank passbook, it was found that it showed an overdraft of 5220 as on 31st March 2008. Okay. They have given the overdraft balance as per passbook, that is 5220, and they have given, while as per ledger it was rupees 130 to bank debit, means it is a ledger they have given ledger balance as well. Ledger means cash book bank column balance is rupees 130, that is a debit balance. Debit balance means a favorable balance. Passbook balance they have given a unfavorable balance, that is overdraft balance. But as per cash book there is a favorable balance they have given in the question itself. Means they only gave, at last we will get the debit balance as per cash book. Okay, we need to take the we will start with the overdraft balance as per passbook. And in the question they have given it is a debit balance as per cash book you will get at last. Therefore, we will get debit balance as per cash book 130 at last. Okay, in between we need to reconcile the items which they have given. Checks deposited but not yet credited by the bank. Okay, shortage of receipts in the passbook. If the passbook might have recorded the or credited the passbook in the month of March itself, therefore the receipts might have get increased by rupees 6,000. But here in the passbook, the banker did not recorded the amount or credited the amount. Therefore, the receipts are getting short by rupees 6,000. We need to deduct the amount of rupees 6,000 from the balance, overdraft balance as per passbook. Okay. Next one. Checks dishonored and debited by the bank but not given effect to in the ledger. Means checks dishonored, debited by the bank. Passbook is getting debited by rupees 800. Means they have given that passbook is getting debited by rupees 800. That is a withdrawal. Withdrawal from the passbook is happening. Therefore, the passbook balance is getting decreased by rupees 800. Therefore, it is a decrease in the receipts. Therefore, the balance needs to get deducted. Okay, checks dishonored means it is nowhere related because they are given checks dishonored and debited by the bank but not given effect to in the ledger. Okay, but as on 31st March the withdrawal has happened. The bank has debited this amount of 800. So the customer of the bank might have submitted the checks, but the bank did not make the collection or the bank did not receive any amount and the bank dishonored the checks. Means the bank dishonored the checks and debited. It is not credited, but it is debited. The, the credit amount which might have recorded earlier by the banker, but now the check, since the checks got dishonored, the banker might have reversed the entry, that is by rupees 800, and he debited the bank account. Debit of the passbook means withdrawal side, right? So the bank passbook balance is getting decreased by rupees 800. Therefore, passbook is debited by rupees 800 and the receipts are getting decreased by 800. We need to deduct this amount of 800. Okay. Next, bank charges debited by the bank, but debit memo not received from the bank by the customer. Okay. In the cash book, it is irrelevant now because we are seeing overdraft balance as per passbook. Bank charges debited by the bank. In the passbook, they have recorded the expenditure on the debit side. Therefore, we need to reduce the amount of rupees 50. Okay. Fourth one. Interest on overdraft excess credited in the ledger. Means in the cash book, if you draw a working note of cash book, take a debit and credit column, and on the credit side, what the customer has done is he recorded the overdraft interest, that is twice or excess of rupees 200. 200 excess payment he recorded. Means what would be the entry? Overdraft interest account debit to bank account. Bank balance is getting reduced in the cash book. But in the passbook, banker might have charged correct entry only, because it is not the duty of the banker that whatever the customer recorded in his cash book, the banker will do the same in the passbook. No, here the customer has made an error in his cash book, made an error in his cash book by recording the excess amount. But in the passbook, the correct entry might have been recorded. Okay, so and in passbook, no such excess expenses recorded on the withdrawal side. So the passbook balance will be in the increased position only, because this excess expenditure is not recorded in the passbook. The passbook will remain to show the same receipts amount. Okay, when compared to the when compared to the cash book. Cash book will show the lesser receipts because excess expenditure is recorded in the cash book. But in the passbook, banker will not do the same mistake as the mistake done by the customer. Therefore, rupees 200 might not have been recorded in the passbook by the banker wrongly. So it is the same correct amount the banker might have taken, and the receipts will not change in the passbook because of the error in the cash book. Therefore, this 200 deduction is not possible in the passbook. Okay. So the passbook will remain to show rupees 200 higher amount when compared to the cash book. Yes. Therefore, we need to add this amount to the overdraft balance as per passbook, because we need to compare with cash book as well to rectify this transaction. Wrongly credited by bank to the account, deposit of some other party, means the passbook is getting credited by rupees 900 of some other party. So it is a wrong credit only, but the passbook is getting credited in the month of March, right? So we need to consider that credit into our account. Therefore, the passbook is showing excess balance of rupees 900 in the month of March. We need to add this to the overdraft balance as per cash book. Sorry, passbook. Okay. Checks issued but not presented for payment. Means the passbook, the payments are not recorded in the passbook yet, but the checks were issued in the month of March itself. But in the passbook, no such payments are recorded, and the receipts remain to show the same balance or the higher balance, since the expenditure is not recorded. Therefore, 4,000 should be added. 4,000 should be added. Okay. So here we complete with the problem number 30. Okay, problem number 14. Prepare bank reconciliation statement from the following date as on 31st March 2008. That is balance as per passbook overdrawn, and it means overdraft balance as per passbook is given, that is amounts to 9,204. Next, bank overdraft interest charged on 28th March. Since they have given the overdraft balance, we need to see the passbook, what is happening or what is the position of the passbook. Therefore, in the passbook, the interest charges are getting debited. Means interest charges are getting debited in the passbook on the withdrawal side. Therefore, the receipts are getting reduced by rupees 16, or that 1610 rupees. Therefore, we need to deduct the amount of rupees 1610. Okay. Checks drawn on 31st March 2008 but not cleared till March 2008. Rupees 3225, 745 and 926. Checks drawn means the in the cash book the checks have been credited by the customer, that is by Bunty. Okay, might have credited by the customer, but in the passbook the checks are not presented for payment yet. Means the checks drawn but not cleared. Means not presented for payment yet. Therefore, the passbook still remains to show the increased side of receipts because the payment has not been met by the banker to the customer for the checks withdrawn, for the checks drawn. Okay, so the payment, the passbook balance will be on the increased side. The receipts will not is not reduced by rupees 3225, 745, and 926. Passbook remains to show the higher balance. Therefore, we need to add the amount, that is 4896. 3225 plus 745 plus 926 comes to 4896. We need to add this amount. Okay. So next one, checks received on 29th March 2008 entered in the cash book but not deposited to the bank. Not deposited to the bank means deposit is a receipt, right? If we would have deposited in the bank, the passbook might have shown the higher balance of receipts by rupees 11,322 and 1730, but we did not deposited, hence the passbook remains to show the lesser balance because we did not deposited, and the passbook is not recognizing the receipts. Therefore, in this month, passbook is showing did not recognize the receipt. Passbook is showing the less balance. Therefore, we need to deduct this amount of rupees 13,052. Okay. Next one. Check received amounting to rupees 35 entered in the cash book twice. Okay, in the cash book means if we take a working note of cash book debit and credit columns, debit is always plus and credit is always minus in the cash book. On the debit side, it is taken twice, that is rupees 35. Means two cash account, that is rupees 35, it is taken twice. If we see in the passbook, if we take a working note of passbook, debit column and credit column, debit is always minus in the passbook and credit is always plus in the passbook. We might have taken only one credit in the passbook because it is an error made by the customer of the bank, that is taking twice. 35 amount is taking twice, it is a mistake by the customer. But in the passbook, the banker might have taken the correct entry only. That is by one receipt. By taking one receipt, he might have credited the passbook. Therefore, when we compare with the cash book, the passbook remains to show less balance of rupees 35. Therefore, we need to deduct 35. We need to deduct the amount of rupees 35. Okay. This receivable was sent to bank for collection on 28th March and was entered in the cash book forthwith, but the proceeds were not credited in the bank passbook till 3rd April. Okay, in the month of March, the bank passbook is not getting credited. That is not, receipt is not recognizing in the passbook. Amounts to 2980. Therefore, passbook is showing the less balance on the receipt side because it did not recognize the receipt. Therefore, we need to deduct the amount of rupees 2980 from the overdraft balance as per passbook. Okay. Then, a periodic payment by bank of rupees 80 under standing instructions not entered in the cash book. Okay, a periodic payment was made and which is recorded in the passbook. If you listen to my class 1, I have told you the differences like type 1, type 2 and type 3 differences. In those differences, it is one of the example, that is the bank will always deduct some amount of charges on behalf of the customer, on the standing instructions given by the customer. Therefore, in this question, bank has deducted rupees 80 on the standing instructions by the customer, which is not entered in the cash book, but it is entered in the passbook. Means the passbook is getting reduced by rupees 80 because it is an expenditure. It will be shown on the withdrawal side in the passbook. Passbook balance is getting reduced. Therefore, we need to deduct this amount from the overdraft balance as per passbook. Okay, the last one is checks deposited on 31st March 2008 dishonored, but the entry for the dishonor was not made in the cash book. Okay, if you take the payment, means if in passbook check dishonored, in passbook check dishonored means no amount is deposited in the bank, means no receipt, and bank is no receipt is shown in the bank, and bank is showing less balance by rupees 1890 when compared to the cash book. See, checks deposited on 31st March 2008 dishonored. Same day they have deposited and the same day they have dishonored. They are dishonored, but the entry of a dishonor was not made in the cash book. Means the cash book is still showing it on the receipt side. But in the passbook, they deposited the check. They might have taken a credit on the credit side in the passbook, and they might have taken the dishonor entry, that is the check dishonored entry in the passbook, that is on the debit side. Therefore, in the passbook, the entry got nullified. 1890 plus on the credit side, 1890 minus on the debit side in the passbook. Okay, the entry might have nullified in the passbook, but in the cash book they have not recorded the entry of dishonor entry of 1890 on the credit side of the cash book. Therefore, since the cash book is showing higher receipts, now we need to see the passbook only. Passbook is showing the nullified balance, check check deposited and check dishonored. But when we compare with the passbook balance with the cash book, the cash passbook is showing less balance because one credit it has taken and one debit it has taken for the dishonor. Okay, but in the cash book only the receipt entry is recorded, no dishonor entry is recorded. Therefore, since the balance is showing, the less balance is showing in the passbook, we need to reduce this 1890 from the passbook overdraft balance. Okay, till here we have completed the uh, bank reconciliation statement, and if you have any doubts you can refer the classes. Okay, thank you so much.